Good evening, everybody. This is phaserbrain, aka Nick, and or Nick, aka phaserbrain, whatever you want to call me. Doing my Galaxy of Heroes round 2 of Grand Arena live, because why not? Got to do it anyway, so might as well do it live. And yeah, we'll see how I do. So I'm going up here against Drexlar Sreeb, not making fun of the name, just not quite sure if I'm saying it right. And so far I have one win, he has one win, so this is gonna separate some people. So one of us is going to have a shot at first place at the end of this, and one of us won't. So now that we have Zeta ability materials as prizes, I really, really would like to win here. I do think I'm not going to come in first here, though. There is one player here who has definitely a stronger roster than I have, and his Revan team is a little better than mine, and his inventory is just loaded with gear 12s. I don't have that many gear 12s, and some pretty solid characters here. So he's got a little more than I have. So I'm a little worried when I run up against that player, but we'll see. For now, I'm up against Drexlar, and I think I'm gonna win this one, but we'll see. So here's what I put of mine on defense. I did not put my Revan on defense because I saw this guy has a Revan, and indeed he put his Revan on defense, so I'm glad I saved mine for offense. Although his Revan is actually not that strong, so I probably could have put my Revan on defense. So, but you never really know. So I didn't put the best teams on defense. I saved my best teams for offense, and I've got some like mildly annoying teams on defense. So he might actually do okay on defense. I mean, on offense against me. Probably my strongest team here is the Nest team. And I put my Kira Lee just to give her that little bit of bonus. And I put in Zalbar. He's weak right now, but when I get Zalbar geared up a little bit more, I think this is going to be a pretty annoying trio of scoundrels. I put in an Ewok team. That's obviously my weakest here, but again, just to be slightly annoying, maybe Elder will get in a revive or two just to annoy the crap out of him. And then my Zeta Maul, which doesn't really hold up that well, but again, maybe the Zeta Savage will be annoying, and I get the little turn meter gain from the assassin. In the south side, I think this is actually a little bit stronger, with the exception Nest is really kind of the one anchoring the north. I put in my double Zeta, newly double Zeta actually, Ventress here with Daka. And Zombie, people have really different combinations that they prefer on defense for Night Sisters. I don't think one clearly outweighs the other. I think there's a lot of benefits here. The nice thing about having the double Zeta here, especially the leadership Zeta on Ventress, is that I can get some turn meter gain whenever she heals the team, whenever Daka heals the team. And I'm not sure if, like, when Zombie comes back to life after being killed, if that counts as being restored to full turn meter or not. If it does, that also gives the other two a turn meter boost. But I found that the most annoying Night Sister team I faced when I'm on offense is actually this team so far. So I've been putting it on defense last couple of rounds. And of course, I got my Zeta Bosk here, so I usually keep my Bounty Hunters for offense, but they're pretty good on defense, of course. They're classic defense teams, so I've got them there. And my Zeta on my Kylos. And I threw Phasma in there not because I think she's the best. I'd rather have First Order Executioner, but I don't. And Phasma is much stronger than my First Order TIE Pilot or my First Order Officer. Although I thought about putting Officer here, but he goes down pretty fast, whereas Phasma is slightly tankier, so that's why I threw her in on defense. Very similar power here among the three teams. In the back, I put crap. I filled the back. The other guy didn't. You can see his score is low. He didn't fill the front either. He put two teams and two teams in the front. I don't know if he's just confused by the fact that there were two circles, or he just didn't want to put full defense, but he only put 2 and 2. But I put the maximum here just because they give you a fair amount of points for setting defense. So I said, all right, free points, so I might as well just throw some crap in the back. So I put in a really weak sauce Rogue One team, and then 3 more Ewoks. So I got the Tebow lead in the front, the Chirpa lead in the back. I was always worried about, like, how do I split up Low Gray, Paplu, Wicket, and Elder, and I keep sort of mixing that up, but it doesn't really matter. They go down pretty fast. These guys are weak. They're just there in case they bust through, you know, or, if they don't bust through, rather, they don't bust through my teams here, especially my nest, then I just got free points for putting them on defense, you know. And in the south, again, more garbage here. Well, actually, I take it back. I put in some Night Sisters here. This isn't really strong. I'd rather have Night Sister Spirit or stronger Initiate here. And having Initiate here not behind, Acolyte here not behind Zombie doesn't make the most sense, but whatever. I put the Night Sister team I wanted in the front, and I put the rest in the back. But I'm working on Zombie slowly. And of course, Jawas, you know, they're definitely probably the weakest team of all. So they're back there. How about using cute bears instead? Bears? Well, yeah, I have my Ewoks here. Look. Do you see my Ewoks? See? I got my little Ewok bears. I've got Tebow and Ewok Elder. And I've got Paplu here. And come on. Can't get any cuter than these bears. And I've got Ewoks in my back defense as well. Right, there's the infamous Wicket here, who met Leia in episode 3, right? So I've got cute bears. Don't you worry. They're not very strong, but, you know, they're fine. So this is my opponent here, and you can see he put his Revan here on offense. And so that's why I call this Revan Showdown, because I'm going to attack his Revan with my Revan. I'm pretty confident here because he doesn't have Grandmaster Yoda here. He has a Grandmaster Yoda. He's got a double Zeta Grandmaster Yoda. That's Gear 12. Why he didn't put him here, I have no idea. Instead, he put a Jolee Bindo that does not have a Zeta. This makes no sense. Jolee's almost useless without the Zeta. So this should be Grandmaster Yoda, or Zeta Jolee and Grandmaster Yoda instead of Bastila. So this just makes no sense. Yes, that's so Revan. So I'm not too concerned about taking out his Revan. I'm gonna put in my Revan with Bastila and Grandmaster Yoda, who's going to slice through these three. Their Night Sisters aren't bad, but there's no Zeta on Ventress, so her lead is crippled. And not that great gear on these two, so I'm not worried. I'm going to send in my Imperial Troopers against them. The bottom, again, only put in 2 defense. I haven't really gone against a Zeta Boba lead a lot. The Zeta isn't, I don't think, actually on his lead. I think it's on... it's on his unique. It just gives him full protection when he comes back to life after, or actually when he kills someone or something. But I'm not worried about that. He's got kind of a weak Rito and a weak Bosk here, so I'm not too worried about them. I mean, Bosk might taunt, but no biggie. And then like a Dooku lead, like the Dooku's not gonna be the problem. It's gonna be the Gear 12 Zeta Savage. He could take a pounding, so this is risky. I think I'm going to go with an Empire team with Nihilus, just in case I need to annihilate him, because he's just going to be really stubborn. So I'm going to put in Palpatine, Nihilus, and I'm not sure who I'm going to put in third. Maybe Royal Guard, just in case they're surprisingly strong, but probably not. Or Dooku gets lucky with the stuns or something. You know, I got a tank there just to take some hits. But yeah, not too worried about this either. So I'm actually not going to bring very strong teams to the table here. So the Revan is not my biggest threat. These guys are my biggest threat because, not because they're the strongest teams, because I'm not bringing my strongest teams to bear. I'm going to send in like some Rebels and my weak-ass Empire Sith to take them out. Now, I have my Commander Luke Skywalker Rebels with 3PO. I have my JTR Resistance team. I have my Rex team with Wampa and Visas Mar. I've got Thrawn. I've got Phoenix. I have Hermit Yoda, General Kenobi, Zeta Barris, all in my back pocket. I'm not bringing any of them to bear against the front line. Oh. Well, I say hi back. Welcome. So I'm not worried about the front line so much as what he could be hiding on the back line. So what does he still have in his inventory? He's got some really strong Commander Luke Rebels. He's got an incredible resistance team, probably stronger than mine. And he has a very strong Palpatine team. He could also have a General Kenobi Zeta Barris in the back row. He could have Kylo Ren unmasked with Kylo Ren back there, and he could have an okay Phoenix team back there. So I'm saving my Phoenix, my Rex Swampavissus team, my JTR team, my CLS team, my Thrawn, all for the back row and backup for the front row. So this may be a bad move. It may be that I should bring stronger teams to the table for my front row battles, but we're gonna see. So I'm actually gonna start in the south, and then I'm gonna go north. So I'm gonna leave Revan for last, the last to take out in the front row. Normally I would just take out Revan first, just to kind of, I don't know, gut the other guy's spirit, just in case he's watching, but whatever. Hey Zero, welcome. So I'm gonna start with this annoying team here with the Zeta Savage Press, and I'm actually, again, I'm really not sure. I'm gonna start with the battle I'm maybe the least sure about here. So I'm gonna send in, and this is not like a hard counter at all to this team, but I'm gonna send in Emperor Palpatine with no Zetas, so he's kind of weak. And the reason I'm putting him in is because I'm also putting in Darth Nihilus. Now I could, because I just want to make sure I take out that Zeta Savage. Because my Palpatine is weak, I'm actually gonna put in probably Royal Guard is what I'm thinking. I could put in Shore Trooper too, but that might be overkill here. So, but the tank is there, like I said, just in case Dooku gets some stuns in on me, and I'm just kind of sitting there taking a pounding for a minute. Royal Guard has an auto taunt. So this is pretty close in squad power, but we'll see what happens. Hey Brett, yes, let's get a win. That's what I'm hoping here. I'm going with very evenly matched teams, so I can feel 100% confident for what will happen in the back row. But this may be a mistake, so let's see. All right, I'm going first, which is weird because you could get Dooku. He's still a pretty fast character. So right now, all right, we only got the cooldown reduction, and so that's why I brought in Royal Guard, just in case Dooku gets stun crazy. But I'm bringing stuns to the table as well. So, yeah. And again, Dooku's so weak, but he is stunning me. Let's see if we can stun him back. Nope. See, and this is why I brought in a tank. Let's reduce some cooldowns here. That didn't work. Oh my gosh. That's why I brought in Royal Guard, because look at my weak-ass Palpatine. He is almost dead, so I need... And he could be dead right now, but... So he's there to buy me a little bit. So I'm going to take out Savage now. And, yeah, really annoying Dooku. And look at him. They're pounding my Palpatine. He'd be down right now if I didn't have Royal Guard in here. So I think that was a wise decision. I'll get rid of that little pest. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get full health or protection bonuses here. Now I'm actually worried about Royal Guard. Can we stun? No, my Royal Guard is not stunned here. That's super annoying, but whatever. I still won. They all had max health. No, 2 of them had max health. None had max protection, but... So, yeah. Again, not like the strongest win. Like I said, I'm taking some risks here. I'm keeping my really super strong teams as backup for the front line and to just wipe the back row. I want to finish the back row with some max protection units to really rack up the points. So I'm playing it risky here. No problems here. You don't have to apologize. All right, so now we've got the Zeta Boba Fett. You know, he could use his execute against me. I'm actually thinking about sending in a rebel team here. Now, second string rebels, though, not Commander Luke with Chewie and Han. But I'm thinking Akbar. I've got Akbar or Wedge. So my choice here is really like Wedge Biggs Leia or Akbar Leia and maybe Stormtrooper Han for turn meter. So I don't know. No, Drexler did not set full defense. He only put 2 in each in the front instead of 3. And but I think he's got a little in the back too, and I don't know what it could be. So this is another risk. I'm going in with I'm putting in some real second tier rebels here. This is ultra risky. Like, this is a weak sauce team. I may lose this. He's got a Gear 12, Zeta, Boba Fett. These guys are kind of garbage. But, in fact, I don't know. I'm second guessing myself right now. Maybe I should go with Wiggs and Leia, or Wiggs and Akbar. I really don't know here. The thermal detonators are going to come from Greedo, and that's not going to be fun. And Bosk is going to taunt, so I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I should bring a stronger team to bear here. I'm second guessing myself as I go in. Again, I don't want to use all my strong teams here. But I definitely want to bring rebels here, not because they're a hard counter, but just because I have so many second string rebels here. And I like Leia under stealth. She does a lot of damage here, and I like her under an Akbar lead because she gets even more assists in, and she just mows people down if she can get under stealth. But I kind of feel like I need a tank here, but my Stormtrooper Han's weak. He will probably go down. I could throw in Kanan, but then I'm not going to get the turn meter, and he has less gear. I could put in Biggs for more assists and just make this an all-assist team and hope I just mow the hell out of them. But I don't know. Turn meter with Stormtrooper Han, or more assists with Biggs. And Biggs has a little more gear than Stormtrooper Han. Either way, this is 48k GP against 54. I really don't need to be... I don't really need to be taking this kind of risk. I don't know why I am. What's my GP? I'm between 3.2 and 3.3 million GP. So... let's see. I always put in Geonosian Soldier for assist, and he always just dies real fast, so I'm not going to do him. Let's see. I've got my little... I'm looking at my battle history here to see... who else have I taken out some bounty hunters? The thing is, I'm always facing a Bosk team. The last time I took out, actually, believe it or not, the last time I took out bounty hunters with a Boba lead, I had Grand Moff Tarkin in with TIE Fighter Pilot and Royal Guard, but I already used Royal Guard. So I had second string Empire, and they seemed to do pretty well. Yeah, I do semi-solid as well. It's just hard to know. I could try and go cheese with my resistance, but I don't want to do that either. So like, this is such a weird team. Yeah, well, again, in his back row, he could have a fully Zeta'd CLS Han R2, or he could have a triple Zeta JTR with a double Zeta BV-8 and a Zeta Scavenger Ray, so he could have that back there. He could have a double Zeta Palp, a double Zeta Vader, and a double Zeta Thrawn back there. So he could have some... Now, granted, if he puts all those back there, he's got nothing for offense, and I'm going to hold on defense easily. But if he does have any of those back there, I have to keep my CLS team, my JTR team, my Rex Swamp Avisis team, and a couple of strong backup characters for that back row, just in case. So that's why I'm kind of playing it dangerously. So, again, Akbar Wedge, Akbar Wedge, Akbar Wedge. I almost feel like I'm going to go Akbar because Wedge recovers health, which is nice, but I feel like Boba's just going to be too strong. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I'm going to go with my Akbar Leia. And I do kind of... let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. This is the biggest... This is probably the riskiest battle I'm taking. Now, look at this. He went first even with Akbar's speed advantage. And he ability blocked Leia so she can't stealth. That sucks. Greedo's the weakest, so I'm going to try and take him out because his thermal detonators are going to hurt. But now he can take out my Leia, and that's bad, except that's why I brought in the Taunter. And I'm going to cleanse... I want to cleanse. Now I'm just going to get an assist here. Although, I should have cleared her ability block. That was stupid. Of course, Bosk is taunting. Fuck, that is the last thing. Yep, yep. That was my bad. I should have cleared her ability block, and she'd be under stealth right now. So that's I lost. I definitely lost here. So I'm gonna have to go in with another team, and that blows. I played this way too risky here. Yep. And I paid for it. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to bring in some heavy artillery. That was bad. That was really bad. I was being a little too risky there. And I screwed up by not clearing. I can't believe they ability block Leia, but and the thing about Akbar, one of the reasons I went with Akbar is because he has a speed advantage, but Boba still went first and ability blocked. So that kind of sucked. But so who do I bring in now? I kind of want to bring in oh, I could throw in an Empire team. I've got so much just random Empire there. Again, I want to go with fast people. And you know what? Just because I'm like nervous now. I'm doing fine, Phantom. How are you? Feeling better? Let's see. I'm going to be using Imperial Troopers against their Night Sisters. So I'm not using... this team's also kind of weak. Damn Zeta Boba. Seems harder than Zeta Boss. They do so much damage. I don't know if there are really any hard counters here. I just need a stronger team. Oh, alright, Phantom. Well, hopefully that concussion gets better soon. I don't know. I'm a stubborn guy, so I feel like if I want to take you out with Rebels, I'm going to keep trying to take you out with Rebels, even if I get myself killed repeatedly doing it. And so let's bring in some heavy artillery here, even though this means I can't use my Phoenix Rebels, really. But although, I don't know. I got my General Kenobi lying around, too. I mean, I don't have any plans for him. Or Old Ben. You bring in Old Ben. He's a rebel. Let's do that. I need a tank. And he's double Zetaed gear 12. Let's see how this goes. I'm feeling... yeah. I like this. Let's get rid of some turn meter. Do some damage. Get some assists. Taunt. Yeah, what you got? My tank versus your tank, baby. Guess whose tank's gonna win? Not yours. Not yours. And I may lose my Old Ben. But then he boosts my Wigs team. This guy, oh, he's got his contract up. Oh, and I gotta kill him twice now. Tanky little bastard. I need to... how lucky did this guy get? Alright, Zeta Boba. You're a bastard. He's fast. He's going first. Let's check this guy's speed out. 238. Okay, he's got 91 speed on him. Yeah, so... oh, good. You're getting help, Phantom, and you're back home. That's good. That sounds good. You're getting over your concussion. Alright, let's just send in one character to wipe that grin off Boba Fett's face here. Well, you know what? Let's send in the Empire team now. Will Deathmark work? I think it will. I think it'll actually work. Let's try it. Yeah, Phantom, I know it's not easy because you were running, so I knew you didn't really, like, want it, but it's good you got it. Alright. No, it doesn't work when the... see, the other two are dead, but when you start a new battle, either that or it just didn't land. Look at that. He's got the contract up again. And the Death Mark doesn't work. If I'm going to lose 3 times against this a-hole. You know, I thought the Death Mark would work, and it's not. I do keep stunning him, though. See if I could keep stunning him to death. Probably not. I've got a debuff, so... Oh my god, wow, why is he so tanky, man? Alright. Shit on toast. Alright. Well... Damn. Hi, Daisy, how's it going? Alright. I've been... I just gotta wipe the floor with this dodo, finally, once and for all. I never noticed your messages. No, what messages? Your messages now? Your messages on Discord? Did you tweet me? You have to be much more specific, man. So... Let's just blow them up with IPD. I'm not even gonna go in with a full team. Yeah, I know I'm not going in with a full team. Can't use that yet, but... Actually, I'm not gonna. I just want to take him out here. Alright, so at least on our last team we got some bonuses. Good old Thrawn. So I got the extra 4 points, plus I got 4 points... for health protection and unused slots. So at least I got some extra points on that third battle. Oh, look at that. What did I do? It doesn't even say. Oh, I went in with not a full team and I won. That's what I did. All right, so that's... You only have that because your girlfriend... Well, good for your girlfriend. No, Zero. I said hi. Rewind the stream. So don't say that if it's not true. All right. Let's go back in. And who's he gotten back here? Weak. Not a problem. I always say hi, Zero. Please. So send in my Imperial troopers here. I at least acknowledged you. I responded to something you said. I know I did. Let's go with these 3. Although I could put in Snow Trooper, but he's just weaker. So I'm gonna go with Stark because he's tankier. Though Snow Trooper does more damage. But let's see how we do. Yeah, because remember you said you were late? I said hi? Alright, well anyway. I'm going first, which is good because we can start getting some turn meter before they go. There's some turn meter. Let's give Stark some more turn meter. Now this is still a tricky team with all the revives, but no Zeta on their Ventress, no Zeta on their Daka. So, let's start targeting Daka because we don't need her to revive anybody. Give myself more turn meter. Some obligatory taking down of zombie. This is going to take a little while because of all those taunts, but Daka's down for the first time. Their zombie's pretty zippy though, so the taunt keeps coming back, but not that strong though. And Daka's down a second time. Let's see if we can take her out here. Yes, we can. Ventress should be down momentarily. And now... just zombie. Easy peasy. If the Ventress had a Zeta, that would have been tougher. If Daka also had a Zeta, that would have been tougher. But, not a problem. Yeah, no biggie, Zero. Alright. Good, Phantom. You should call the hotline. Alright. Here's the Revan matchup, which I actually think is going to be the easiest. So we've got... They don't have a Grandmaster Yoda. So how can I lose here? It's funny, you would think this would all come down to Revans, but it wasn't. It was the secondary battles. Oh. Yeah, the app is closed. Okay, give me a sec. Oh my god, does that mean I lose that battle? Oh, if I lose that Revan battle, I'm screwed. Did you see that bullshit? Oh my gosh, I'm submitting this video to Capital Games if that works. Oh, you quit smoking, good. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that died right there. Watch, I bet I can't use my Revan now. Oh my god, my Revan team is gone! And that counts as a loss, right? Oh my god, I can't believe that bullshit. Fuck you. Oh, this is bullshit. Now I need to send in my Commander Luke team. I cannot believe that. That's like the absolute worst time for this game to crash. Wow. Wow. That was not right. Not at all. Well, alright, let's take out... Actually, I don't need to take out Jolie. He can't revive. What am I doing? Alright. Let's just make sure Bastila doesn't buff them. Man, that sucked. I just got a loss for no good reason. Alright, I was trying to make sure Bastila didn't buff the team, but she did. You know, it's almost easier to take out Revan at this point. He's weak. Again, their Jolie can't revive without the Zeta, so... No problem. Imagine if it crashed again now. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that happened. The game's never just randomly crashed like that. Wow. That's absurd. I don't even want to look at the rewards now. I'm so pissed. It's a good thing I saved my Commander Luke team. Good grief. What's he got back here now? Not much. He's got a Chase team. Not too worried about that. Alright, so my Revan Jedi crashed. So I lost that whole team. But I've got JTR still. Rex Wampa and Visa Smar. Assorted Empire and Rebels. I've got Hermit Yoda. What's their strongest team back here? I'm just gonna... At this point, these are all sort of mix and match. No Zetas here. No Zetas here. So it's gonna be pretty easy. Damn. Scion can solo Jin Chase. Well, I don't have my Zeta on Scion, so is that still the case? Whom do I have? I probably don't have a lot of Sith left. Throw them in with these guys just to seal the deal. Alright, Phantom. See you in a bit. Man. I still can't believe this game crashed during my Revan match. Almost like it's on purpose. Yeah, let's clear all those buffs. Put some pain on there. He did save his CLS for my Revan. And he saved his 6 Zeta JTR BB-8 Scavenger Ray. So I'm pissed. If I lose now, it could be because the game crashed. And I'm going to email this video to Capital Games and say, you owe me something for your bullshit game crashing. Super annoying. Yeah, I guess. He already has pain, so that's good. Get some protection back. We need him to taunt again here, because Sidious is weak. There we go. You know what? Cheer it. No healing for you. Maybe I should have used that on Baze first. The Baze isn't going to last much longer, I don't think. Not with the saber throw coming. Come on, Vader. Ah! Go away, cheer it. There you go. He's the annoying one. Baze is not that good. It's pretty much all cheer it. Let's get rid of those 10 heal over times. Give him some expose. Mow him down. So annoying. I'm still not getting over that crash. Not making a rap song, Zero. Get over it. Just a debuff for damaging him? Yeah. Well, better safe than sorry at this point, because if I'll get extra points for units with full health, so I might as well send them in if I have them. Because I wouldn't get the extra points for... Well, I could get extra points for an undergeared for a smaller squad, but it's like 4 points, 4 to 8 points. So, comes out in the wash. Let's, I guess, take out the Phasma team next. I don't know. I have so many overpowered teams left. Actually, let's take out the Murder Bears. This is so overkill now. What I have left. But I had to keep some strong units in case he put his strong units on defense. But he didn't. He left his strongest teams for offense except for Revan. I should get some full health, full protection units at the end of this as well. I should get some bonus points here at least. Make sure to daze them. We don't need them giving each other turn meter, especially when Elder goes. We don't need T-Bow giving them all turn meter either. But yeah, this is... I'll just kill him many times over. It doesn't matter. This is such overkill right now. Pretty soon Wampa's gonna be strong enough just to kill them all with his AoE. Alright, I had one unit with full protection there. Man! The only thing is, because he didn't put full defense in the front, he kind of gave away points. So hopefully that'll make up for the bad move I made in the south and the game crashing in the north. But now I don't know. Well, resistance versus first order only makes sense, right? You know, they're enemies, so let's use them against each other. This is also extreme overkill, but whatever. Let's put it on BB-8 so he can counter. It's really not any strategy here. I could probably auto this. I mean, I could definitely auto this, but... Let's make sure they don't get any bonus speed. I'd just like to wipe them out with some max protection left. It's the only reason I'm doing this manually. I'm gonna kill them before I get anywhere near Illuminated Destiny. Alright. There we go, 3 units with full protection still. So at least I got a couple extra banners there. What's up, Troy? How's it going? Baloney. And... some clones with no Zetas. Who they got in the lead here? Rex. Okay, so they'll have some tenacity. That won't bother me. Whom should I send in here? I've got so many units I could throw in. Maybe some Jedi? Random Jedi. I got a 3PO lying around. I didn't even use my 3PO. My General Kenobi. Again, I'm just trying to finish this battle with the most health and protection that I can. Just to get some bonus points, you know? So... And I guess Hoda will help me with that the most. So, yeah, let's do that. I'm doing fine, Troy. How are you? I'm gonna be sore about this game crashing all night. Salty, that is. I'm doing that just to try and get full protection back. Again, I just want the bonus points that you get from having full protection units when the battle ends. But we'll see. That's why Hoda's here. Oh, really? Come on, General Kenobi. You could have finished him. And I think we're back to full protection, and he AoE'd Booger, but I'm going to call Hoda to assist to restore Ezra's protection before taking him out, and they all have protection at the end. So that was my plan in case he had a weak back line, just to get those bonus points from the extra protection, the max protection, and I did. So, cleared that. He left some very strong teams for offense, and so he might clear me as well, and it might come down to the game crashing. Am I making one mistake in the front there with his Zeta Boba team? So we'll see how this goes. He hasn't attacked yet, as far as I could tell. Nope, 0 battles. 0 battles. With that crash with Revan. It's just wrong. Alright. So I'm probably going to wrap up the stream soon with the Grand Arena being done. I've pretty much done all my dailies for today, so I don't really have a lot else to show. Oh, the tank's happening. Crap. It's done. I gotta set my freaking alarm here. I could have soloed this shit. Now what crap ass rewards am I gonna get for missing this? Oh my god, like look, nobody did this. Wow, I could have had 1 and I'm 39 now. Well, that's what I get. For running my mouth while I stream this. What bad timing on my part. Alright. I probably have nothing to donate there. Alright, well anyway. Double bad news tonight with missing the tank. I'm going to get shit rewards for the tank. And the game crashed. What a bummer. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. And then Capital Games screws you on the rest. So. Oh, Troy, I really don't care about Fortnite. I tried it. I did not like it one bit. There's no skill matching. You just totally play with random people, which should be fine if the matches were quick, but they're not. You just spend 95% of your time queuing, gathering stuff, building stuff, chopping stuff, and then like you have 5 seconds of fighting and it's over. So yeah, not into it. This game, on the other hand, like you're matched against people who have roughly similar squads as you have. Like the player I was just playing against now was not like a totally random player. All of these players here in Grand Arena have similar galactic power to me. So, you know, and none of their teams are that far off from what I have. So, same thing when you play in the squad arena, when you play in the fleet arena, when you play in territory wars. You know, and sometimes you still get crushed, of course. There are mismatches, but they're not as blatant as when you play Fortnite or a game like that where it's totally random. So if I'm going to play in a game that's totally random, and I'm not a very advanced player to start with, and I didn't start playing as early as other players to get good, then they better be really quick matches. Like if I'm playing Unreal Tournament or something, which nobody really plays anymore, but those are at least really quick. And then, you know, or a game like Friday the 13th where, you know, there's at least someone can carry you if you're weak or whatever. Or again, those matches are over in several minutes and you're like doing real stuff the whole time. You're not like just waiting to get shot in 2 seconds. So, and so yeah, I think that's sort of my thing about Fortnite. Did I listen to your new song, Phantom? I don't think I did. I'll have to check your channel. All right. So, any more Galaxy of Heroes questions or comments or thoughts before I wrap up my stream? And I'll let you know tomorrow if I won or lost here. It's going to come down to points, I think. And again, Capital Games screwed me, so... or my phone or the app, whatever. It's either the app or my phone, but that said the game crashed. Are you late, Troy? No, it's just not a long stream tonight because I was just streaming this one event and this one game, and that's it, and it's over. So I'm going to wrap up now if anybody else has any questions. I'm not streaming after this, anything else, because I've got a ton of work to do. So I'm actually going to do more of like a normal stream tonight as opposed to my normal, my like 2 to 4 plus hour streams, which really are kind of long. Most people don't stream for that long. This is more like a normal live stream, you know, like under an hour. I actually, again, wasn't going to stream at all tonight because I had so much work to do, but I said, well, I got to do my Grand Arena anyway, so let me just stream it while I'm at it before I get back to work. But of course, in doing so, I totally failed to notice that the tank raid happened, and that makes me very mad because now I've missed 2 out of the last 4, I think, and that just sucks. But whatever. I'm gonna work at Walmart soon. Oh, all right, Troy. Well, it's good to have a job. Right? So my first job was at a CVS. I worked as a cashier for a while, and then I worked the floor for a while. Then I was a pharmacy technician for a while. They trained me, and then I became head cashier, which meant I basically like counted the drawers and stuff. At the end of the day, things like that. One time I made the bank deposit, but shh, don't tell anybody. I was only 17. I'm supposed to make a bank deposit when you're 17, but whatever. Pull your finger for a normal stream. Yep. Well, then I think I'm going to wrap up this game anyway, so I'm going to close the game. I'll stay on for another minute in case anybody has anything fun to report. Anything else to share? But I don't know why that's still showing. I closed it. And yeah, so I'll leave you with the twinkles of the stars in the background here. And then I'm going to wrap up. Glad I'm doing better. Yeah, I didn't feel well at all yesterday. I went to bed early last night, and I just slept and slept and slept. You know, it's wintertime. The weather's been really cold and windy, and, you know, there's just germs everywhere at school, and it's my first year teaching at that school, so it's like inevitable that I was going to get sick repeatedly. So I'm still a little tired today, but like my headache went away, which is good. And I'm not exhausted. I couldn't even keep my eyes open yesterday. I was worried about driving even. I had to like pep up, open the window a little bit, get some air, and get ready before I drove. That's how tired I was. But actually fine driving. But then I got home and I just went. So yes, this game is for Android or iPhone. But you could also download BlueStacks, which is an Android emulator, and play it on a PC if you want. But yeah, it's a free mobile game. And you won't be number 1 in this game unless you spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. But I don't spend anything on it. So you could totally play it for free. As long as you aren't going to become a gambling addict. If you do, and start spending money on it, which I don't recommend. So how many GB is it? What do you mean GB? Gigabytes? Like how much room does it take on your device? Let's see. Apps. Dun, 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 dun. And where are you, Galaxy of Heroes? Are you under Star Wars? Are you under Galaxy of Heroes? It's just under Heroes. It's under H. Tricky little game. It's 657 megabytes. So 0.65 gigabytes. So, yeah. It's a big app, but not huge. Yep. So I could install this game on my phone. "98 times. 99 times I can install this game on my phone, it looks like. Well, I guess I wouldn't have an operating system then. But dozens of times. I could fit dozens of games like this on my phone. So. Oh, you don't have a lot of storage space on your phone? Well, again, I mean, it's less than 2/3 of 1 gigabyte. So if you have like an 8 gigabyte phone, like an old 8 gigabyte phone, this will take up like 12% of your phone. If you have a 16 gigabyte phone, it'll take up like 6% of your storage. If you have a 32 gigabyte phone, it'll take up like 3% of your storage. You have a 4 gigabyte phone, like a real old phone, then it'll take up like 24%, you know, or something like that. Or not 24%, doesn't make sense. Yeah. So, oh, I'm hitting the multiply instead of the divide. Yeah, it might take up like 17% of your phone if you have like a really old phone, but anyway. You played this, but you were upset you couldn't have Vader. You can get Vader within a few weeks of playing this game. Zero, easily. Within a few weeks of this game. Gotta go, Phantom. You have a 68 gigabyte phone? Oh, you could fit this on your phone pretty easily. Don't spend money. Zero, don't spend money to buy Vader. No, 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 no. I didn't spend any money. I got Vader. Let me point you to some videos. Not my videos. But if you watch Warrior's channel, if you watch his Scissor Man series, okay, so I just posted a link there, and Warrior has started a brand new, he's like really good player at this game, and he's just posted, he started a second character, and he's doing 100% free to play, and he's been playing it for 7 weeks, so I agree with most of his strategies that he's been doing, because I've been catching most of his videos here and there, just to see what he's doing. It's pretty similar to what I would suggest. I was almost going to do a series like this, like start a second character from scratch and then kind of record what I was doing and keep track of things. But he's already doing it, so no, I don't have to. But if you watch that, he's got, you can see like he's got Vader already. Not fully maxed out yet, but I believe he's unlocked Vader. If he's not, he's pretty close or something. He's accumulating plenty of Vader shards. Every time you complete, not every time, but many times you complete an achievement in this game, you get Vader shards for free. That's how I unlocked Vader, and eventually you just get enough and that you unlock him. You also, when you hit level 60, which will happen in the first few weeks of the game, not even, well, depends, but probably within the first month of the game, you'll unlock ships, and then for sure, and then you can start farming him as well, because he's in the Fleet Arena store, I believe, along with his ship. So you can get Vader and start getting Vader and his ship pretty quickly. But if you want to get like all the characters, I don't even have all the characters. I've been playing this game for like 3.25 years. So still a few characters I don't have, and many characters I don't have maxed out. It's a slow grind. It could take 2 months to max out a character in this game. of course, you can max out multiple characters at the same time, work towards multiple characters at the same time, not just one. But it is a slow grind. So you just got to log in every day and say, okay, I'm 0.5% closer to having this character maxed out. That's basically what it's like. And, 100 days go by, and now, that character's strong. No, I'm not going to play another game. I don't have time tonight. I've got a lot of grading to do. The trimester is coming to an end soon, and I'm going to be out of town this weekend, and I have to be after school tomorrow, and I've got meetings on Friday, and I've got morning appointments, and I can't get all my work done. I just can't. And then I wasn't feeling well last night, so I didn't get anything done last night, even though I didn't stream. So I've got to work, unfortunately, right now, which sucks. I would much rather stream, but I can't. So, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I just can't, unfortunately. So, I got to wrap it up here. I'm planning to stream tomorrow, yeah. So, yeah, assuming I still feel better, which I think I will. I mean, I feel fine now. Yeah, I'm not going to be home till late, but not super late. So I should be back in time to stream. So I'll see you then. And sorry I can't stay on the stream a little bit closer to the length of stream I normally have, but glad I got to stream for at least an hour tonight. So, yeah. So I hope to see you tomorrow night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great day tomorrow. It's probably going to snow here, so if the weather's bad there, stay safe, stay warm, and yeah, happy gaming.